Well, of course, November is a very busy time for Ofsted as we pull together our annual report, which is due to be published on the 5th of December this year. So it's a little bit early for me to reveal all of the contents, and we're putting the final touches together. But I know, coming every year as I do to the Association of Colleges Conference, people are really anxious to know what we're going to say, and I'm sure that many colleagues out there will remember that last year was quite a critical report. I am pleased to say that this year we're going to be able to celebrate a good number of outstanding providers. Not only is that in itself really good news, of course it is, and we should be celebrating that in the annual report. But equally, it's even better news because at the beginning of the inspection year, we introduced a new common inspection framework. So at the same time we were telling colleges and other providers that they really weren't good enough at teaching, learning and assessment, we changed the framework to focus even more rigorously on teaching, learning and assessment. And there are critics out there that said it would never be done. So, you know, to celebrate with these colleges that have achieved outstanding with a new framework, with a tremendous amount of scrutiny is really good news, and I'm pleased to be able to celebrate that with colleges today. Of course, I also said last year in my speech, I talked about the challenges of FE, and we all say that very quickly, and it's important just to pause for a moment to think about, you know, what FE has done over the years, and you know, we respond rapidly to the changing demands of government, to the changing demands of funding structures and youth unemployment, and we're seen as the saviour of everything. The future economy of this country is pinned often on further education colleges, and quite rightly so, because actually, you know, taking young people and giving them the skills that this economy needs for the future remains a consistent challenge. So there are some consistencies, but responding more effectively to those local needs, those local skill shortages, I think is one of the biggest challenges facing colleges today, at a time when the government's skills strategy is kind of, in my view, split into two halves, rigour and responsiveness. And I think that the last 12 months has seen a tremendous amount of energy placed into the rigour. And I play a part in that, clearly, as Ofsted's director. We're very rigorous in our approach, and if we judge something to be inadequate, we were claiming last year that not enough was being done. Now things are being done. That's clear to me. The bit that I think we need to focus a little bit more on is the responsiveness. So colleges are more and more empowered to deliver what it is that they want to deliver. And of course, often they're very responsive to the needs of individual learners who want to come to train to be or whatever. I don't want to give you the stereotypes that everybody does when answering this particular question. What we need, though, is that really sharp careers advice and guidance that's going to be realistic and say to younger people at school and at college that actually these are where the jobs are in the future. You can take those skills that you really want to deliver and develop, and we can train you, and there's much more chance of you getting a job in the future in this particular direction. That's the challenge, being responsive and using impartial information, advice and guidance in a really productive way.